There's a long run to the turn for the filly and mare sprint, and they use the whole stretch, so luck should be less of a factor than in most of the dirt races. Artemis Agritera was good at 2 and really good when she won the Ballerina last year with a very big figure for a 3-year-old filly. It's worth noting that her 2 poor Breeders' Cup efforts came after shipping to California. She's obviously fresh when others are not, and Hushin is normally pretty conservative. We expect this one to run big. Gavording ran a big figure at 2, which set her back for a long time. She's more solid this year and pretty fast, and is another that has been freshened for this. But she's tough to take as the favorite, because even if she runs a race, there are others that come into this with a faster top. Dame Dorothy ran a new top in Florida where Pletcher gets big numbers and cycled back to it in June. After a bounce, she's now moving forward once again into this, and if she runs a race, she could get a piece. Judy the Beauty has come up big in this race twice before, but she's not as good this year, and against this crew, even her best is unlikely to be good enough. La Verdad has been fast and solid all year long. Another good effort would get her into the exotics here, and Rice has had success at Keeneland. But she'll be running a lot less rest this time, and it's not clear whether this mare has another good one left, or is about to start tailing off. Mary Meadow has gotten faster with age, as well as more erratic, but she's never put in 2 bad ones in a row, and has run well when fresh several times. On her best, this mare is competitive, and she'll be a big price. We're not going to throw her out. Room for Me ran an insane figure right off the claim and a couple of other good ones after that, while being heavily raced. It's tough to be confident that Jacobson can get a big one at the Breeders' Cup, but if this one runs well, we're going to love Saludos Amigos. Stonetastic was very similar to Artemis Agritera in 2 and 3, throwing a similar huge figure at Saratoga to win the Ballerina. But that effort was nothing compared to the one she put up last time at Parks, the best figure run by any thoroughbred this year. Anything anywhere near that would take this, and this year she has 2 months rest and isn't shipping to California. It's very likely that even with the rest this one will bounce, but that still might be good enough to win, and she's a must-use. Taris ran a giant figure last fall right here at Keeneland, and it hurt. Her comeback was okay enough, and in her last she got caught up in an insanely hot pace while 4 wide. If she's ever going to throw her best shot again, it's probably now, if she doesn't get caught up in another crazy pace duel. With Gavording drawing far outside for the filly mare sprint, we're not going to use her at all, and the 2 we like the best are Artemis Agritera and Stonetastic. Taris is usable, and Dame Dorothy, La Verdad, and Mary Meadow can all be used underneath.